Hi, it's Grace, your personal trainer. I have a few tips for you today, just talking about how to be more consistent whenever you go to work out and how to schedule it into your busy schedule. Let's get started. Tip number 1, schedule in your workouts into your calendar. It's one of the easiest ways to keep track and help yourself be consistent while working out. What I typically do is I schedule out in my calendar 30 minutes to an hour, even sometimes an hour and a half if I can squeeze it in. And I make sure that little slot of time is me time. This is the time that I set aside for myself to help myself hit my goals. If you are working either from home or in the office and you want to take and use your lunch break as part of your exercise time, if you want to go on a walk, maybe your workplace has a gym, maybe you have a gym at home, or maybe you have a few dumbbells. You can even use laundry detergent containers. Whatever you can lift to help you work out, that's a great option. And since you're going to be at the office and you're doing your whole workout at the office or part of it even, it will help you if you schedule it in, so that way you don't feel as distracted, or when something comes up you're like, nope, sorry, I've got this time that I've already budgeted in my schedule. I really need to make sure I put this first. And it's just easier, and so that way you don't have to worry about making excuses for yourself. You're like, well, this is the time I allotted for myself to improve who I am and improve my body physically and mentally. This is good for your emotional and mental health and for your physical health, of course. So why wouldn't you make sure you factor that into your day? Tip number 2, choose a time that works best for you and for your schedule. Now, this one's kind of hard because a lot of people have a lot of different schedules. Everybody has different jobs. You might be a stay-at-home mom. You might be someone that works from 9 to 5. You might be working night shifts as a nurse. Whatever your job is, I know it's difficult to find time to work out, and it's really hard to find that time when you could be doing other things that you feel like would still be productive to you, or maybe be able to let you relax for a little bit. I promise, adding this to your workout is going to make a huge difference. Taking this time out of your day and setting it aside for yourself is going to make you feel so much better and feel so much more confident in your working out and in your overall program. So I'm just going to give you some examples. That way you can kind of figure out what the best time of your day is to work out. I would say I'm typically more of a morning person, but my schedule right now with me and my husband at this time, because of his work schedule, it's better for us to go work out in the evenings. I would prefer to work out in the mornings because I'm more of a morning person, and it's easier on me because I can just get the workout done and I have the rest of the day off. But that does require getting up at 5, 6 a.m. before work every day, and that can be taxing on some people, especially if you work late night shifts, or if you're working really late, your 9 to 5 feels like more like 9 to 7 or 8 p.m. So things like that, you probably want to kind of factor in that into your day. Also, like I mentioned earlier, when you're at the office or working from home and you have that lunch break, maybe 30 minutes to an hour, make sure you eat your lunch. Don't forget that nutrition, but also make sure you set aside some time to go out for a walk, or maybe the gym at your workplace is a great place to start. Doesn't have to be a huge long workout, but just doing something is better than nothing. But yes, evenings are great too, especially if you're less of a morning person, you're more awake. You can even do afternoons as well. But if you're an evening person and you're more of a night owl and you'd rather work out in the evening, there's nothing wrong with that. You can definitely be flexible and put it into your schedule. And tip number 3, remember and know your why. It's kind of a weird phrase, I think. Most people would be like, what do you mean your why? Why do you work out? Why are you exercising? What is your goal? What are your multiple goals? What are you fighting for in your life that you're actually having to exercise, your goal that you're working towards? Things like that start kind of making your wheels turn in your brain. Kind of think about it might be more than just weight loss. It might just be more than, my doctor said I need to get my numbers down. Those are perfectly valid answers and make sense. But what is something else that you've been wanting to do for the longest time? Maybe you've been struggling because your strength for your shoulder has been so difficult and you feel so fatigued all the time that you can't even reach up into the cabinet to get your your coffee mug. Things like that, like doing everyday things that you feel like it's hard to pull on your clothes, or you feel very, very discouraged because you feel like you can never find anything that fits you. Or maybe you're just really, really just tired. Just really tired of feeling tired. And you feel so discouraged throughout your day because you feel like you can never go 5 minutes without feeling like you need to take a nap. These are all great reasons and deeper reasons to lose weight, to gain muscle, to put that part of your life first. Putting yourself first for others is also a huge benefit. Think about if you're a parent or a grandparent. You have cousins or sisters or brothers. You're an aunt or uncle. Think about the opportunities that would present itself if you were fit, if you were able to go walk a little further or go a little longer. It would be so much easier for not only for you, but for your family, for your friends, the people around you. Your physical health also, and your mental health, determine the atmosphere around you. And it's going to help you a whole lot more if you take steps in the right direction to be able to impact yourself and those around you. It's really, really important, guys. I hope you take these tips and you use these, because these are things that I personally, and I've worked with my clients, these things actually have helped us. And I hope they help you. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time.